What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a new series for this game called Factory Town Tycoon. Now I'm going to try to make this tutorial short and sweet for you guys, but I just wanted to start it off with a little bit of an intro about kind of what this game is like, since it's the first time I'm putting a video up of this game. So Factory Town Tycoon is I don't even know why it's called Tycoon. It's quite more than a tycoon. So basically, the objective is to use your base materials like different metals like copper and iron, and also use wood to create a bunch of different cool things. Now they also have like sand and clay. But basically, you go around and you farm resources, however you want to do that, and then you use them to create things and you sell them at different towns, different areas to make profit. So basically what I wanted to do with this video was sort of show you guys how to make a loop. If you don't know how to already make a, if you don't already know how to make a loop, basically the idea is you just let something go around and around in a circle until it is either used to craft something or it is stored away. And that's the idea of a loop. Now to show you why loops are kind of necessary, it's really easy. It just takes me one log to show you why you might need a loop. So one log turns into 3 planks, and well, I have one storage bin, and it only picks up one of the planks. Two of these other planks just keep going, and now I've got a mess in the middle of my factory. So after we clean this mess, I'm going to show you the power of loops. So right here, I already pretty much have the loop created. I'll kind of go over everything here so that you're not confused. Um, so basically, this is a T-joint that I have connected to my unloader. Basically, what an unloader does is it takes whatever you have in here in your wagon, and if you just click on the button, it unloads it onto wherever you need. So right now I am doing a storage loop. Since I have a storage bin here, um, it'll pick up one of these planks and it'll just keep going around this loop. Um, so you don't need this for a storage loop. I actually just have this here before so that we can get straight into a different kind of loop. So this different kind of loop is a loop that you use to create something. So I'm going to be starting off with a pretty simple thing to create. We're going to be creating a bunch of wooden frames. So in order to create a wooden frame, you need a carpentry, and you just have to set it to wooden frame. You can also make a loop where you can craft your own nails and put that into your loop. We're not going to go into that much detail since this is just a basic tutorial, so I just put some nails in there for now. So this is enough nails to make 4 wooden frames, but you can store up to like 100 or so nails into your carpenters and make lots of frames at once if you wanted to. So I don't really have any logs and I'm really lazy. So quick little mini tutorial. If you have a storage bin and you want to clear it, you just set the max under whatever and they will just start coming out within like 2 to 3 second increments. So basically what this is doing is this is feeding planks into my carpentry. Now, why I need a loop for a carpentry is because it can only store up to 10 planks, and you'll see here shortly once it fills up. Once it passes 10 planks, then the planks will just keep going straight through them. It'll just go completely through the carpentry, and if you don't have a loop, it would just fall into the ground, and then you'd have a buildup of planks there. Now this obviously doesn't look like you really need a loop because the planks don't come out of the storage bin very fast, but if you were to use one of these unloaders, the planks would start piling up really quickly. So now we have sort of a problem. We have these wooden. Why do I always forget the name of these? Wooden frames just going around my loop, taking up space, sort of clogging stuff up. So how are we going to fix that? Well, here's one way to fix it. So you can use this nifty little tool, sorry, not tool, called um, I'm so bad with names, called a sorter. So what a sorter does is it just hangs over a conveyor, And you can set it to pick up whatever you want. I can have it pick up planks, I can have it pick up um, the frames, like in this case, I have it set to frames right now, and I'll give you a little bit of an action shot of what it does here. So a frame comes along, boop, picks that up, and it just loads it straight into the barrel. Now these also, as you can see, pick things up way faster than storage bins. So when it comes to storing things away, using a sorter is much more efficient than a storage bin. Number one, well, as you can see, it picks stuff up much faster. And number two, storage bins tend to take up a lot of space. So if I wanted like 4 storage bins worth of stuff, that would take a lot of space. Now I have some excess stuff going along here, so I'm just going to increase the max so that it starts picking it up. Um, so yeah, that's the basics of creating a loop. As you can see here, I created a wooden frame loop, and you could literally do whatever kind of loop you wanted. You could actually not have it store away wooden frames. You could literally keep the wooden frames roaming around, and you could say make a bunch of benches. And a one way you could do that is you'd have to use splitters so that you can split pillars and planks into 2 separate things, and that's when it starts to get a little bit more advanced. But yeah, this is just basics for now. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to offer for you guys right now. If you have any other questions, please go ahead and let me know. If you want me to do a video on advanced loops, I will 100% be willing to do that, except I haven't not quite gotten there yet on my base. I've actually just set up an auto tree farm on my base, and I'm currently in the works of making an auto bed farm, and I will try to share more tutorials with you as I learn about this game. Also, I'd like a quick shout out to the developer of this game, Goria. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Um, I messaged him pretty late in the morning, or pretty late at night, basically in the morning, um, asking him about the whole content creator role, which he ended up giving me. And I was actually expecting him to respond to me when he woke up. He actually responded to me within like 20 minutes or whatever, and it's like, I don't know, it's like midnight, 1 a.m. So I thought that was really awesome that he took the time when it was that late. I mean, maybe he was on the maybe he was on the West Coast, I don't know, but I just really appreciated that. And it's really nice to see developers who listen to their community and developers who support the people creating content. Um, so I'm not much of a video guy, so I typically do streaming. I will be streaming this game over at my Twitch along with other games. If you want to know whenever I am streaming this game, I do have a Discord that I'll link in the description along with my Twitch. Um, and I'll make announcements of what games I'm streaming, and you could pop off to Factory Town streams and you can ask me any questions you want, or you can ask me any questions you have in the comments of this video, or just in my Discord, or even the Discord for this game. You can ping me and I'll see it and I can answer your questions if you need me to. The Discord for this game also has a like a help chat where you can ask pretty much anybody for help, and they will probably get to you pretty soon because it's a very active community. There's uh, a lot of veteran players that know what they're doing that scroll through the help, and they really help out the new players. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I'm sorry to bore you at the end. I just wanted to add in some things. At least I didn't do that all beforehand, you know, and then making you guys wait for the video. But yeah, if you want to see more tutorials like this, please leave a like. It helps so much. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.